I was thinking about Kim Davis, the county clerk who wouldn't hand out gay marriage licenses, and how much vitriolic, virulent conversation has been about that, and how when she got out of jail, she decided she was going to break silence. Breaking silence. Oh God, sun's coming up. Oh no, cool. It's just a mural. So it made me think about this whole notion of breaking silence. Why do people have to do it? And then I was thinking about a book by George Saunders called The Brain Dead Megaphone. That seemed to sort of explain it all to me. So imagine there's a get-together of people, nice people, just shooting pool, just hanging out, just talking. Average, but average not in a bad way. They're pleasant, they're funny folks, and they're having a good time, swapping stories. Some of them are, really smart, talking about politics or philosophy. Some are amusing. They're probably making fun of the terrible pool players they're watching. Some are just kind. They're talking about family or friends they're concerned about, who they love. It's a lovely group of people, just having a nice time. And then suddenly, a guy walks in with a megaphone. He's not being particularly annoying. Some people think it's funny. Some people are kind of a little bit mesmerized by it. Some people just like a little bit on the surprise side. So he's just walking around, having an opinion, making a joke, just generally being, trying to be entertaining, I guess. Maybe a little thoughtless in his opinions, maybe a little thoughtless in his ideas, but not malevolently so. And some people are a little annoyed by him. Some people are like, don't know what to make of that. Some people, frankly, think it's kind of funny and sort of entertaining. Oh my God, there's a guy with a megaphone. He's just hanging out. Not really causing a problem, but sort of just generally skewing people's opinions slightly because he's so loud. So at one point he says, for example, all the cool people are outside smoking. Nobody really believes it, but some people start making their way toward the door. And then the megaphone gets more interesting and complex opinions. He starts talking to the ladies, maybe cornering a politician about stuff and joking with him. Just talking to some dude about, sports or gambling or politics or. And the megaphone really can't stop talking because that's what a megaphone does. It's a noisemaker. And so the megaphone, its opinions become a little bit more problematic. Slowly. Creepily. Like he may make a joke that, women are terrible drivers. Everybody says that. It's not a big deal. They're not really terrible drivers. Or that beer is good. That's a great beer. The girl agrees with him. But then he thinks, well, she's kind of a drunk. Maybe these people should ostracize her, Maybe we should not, let her hang out with us. And they start to feel that way. Sort of set her apart. And then the megaphone becomes kind of a tastemaker, kind of an opinionator. And he thinks about who to ostracize and who to separate. And maybe people who are different should be denied rights or the ability to come to this country. Or everything. Or maybe he feels like we should go to war. And people start to agree. And they get jingoistic and tough about it. It's different because the megaphone is really money. So if you take the megaphone out and you replace it with cash, all these transactions are a little bit creepier. A little bit wrong. Well, not all of them. Sometimes they don't happen. But the megaphone can't stop talking. And while it might change opinions, what it might more likely do is in the hearts of people create a kind of cynicism, a kind of apathy. And so folks stay in their house. They stare at their computers, their video screens, their games. They find their own megaphones. And through Twitter and Facebook, they become megaphones. Some are just loud, loud people. Some are drunk, Some are trying to sell you something, And of course, there's always the politicians. And then there's people who are very earnest, who are honest. There's the smart people, trying. The kind people, being sweet. And the funny people all become megaphones. And some people just give it up. Just give up the noise. I was a megaphone. And I created other megaphones until the whole world was a cacophony and no one was listening.